Good morning, gentlemen. Before you take your first sip today, let me ask you something simple yet powerful. Do you really know what's in your morning cup and how it affects your circulation? Every morning, millions of men over 50 reach for the same drinks they've been drinking for decades. Strong black coffee, sweet orange juice, maybe just plain water. It seems familiar, cozy, harmless. But here's what most men don't understand. The first drink you choose can quietly set the tone for your entire day, for your blood flow, energy, focus, even confidence where it matters most. I am Dr. Julia Morgan, Doctor of Urology, with over 15 years of experience helping men restore vitality, circulation, and confidence naturally. And today we're talking about something every man does without thinking, your first drink of the day, and how this small choice can be the difference between strong, youthful blood flow or slow, heavy mornings that make you feel older than you really are. Now, I know many of you think it's just coffee. I've been drinking it for years, but as we age, our vascular system changes. Arteries that used to expand easily become stiffer. Nitric oxide, the molecule that keeps blood flowing freely, begins to decline, and those same drinks you relied on for energy might actually be shutting down this system. The truth is, your first sip in the morning acts like a switch. It either awakens your circulation and supports nitric oxide production, or constricts vessels and depletes your energy before your day even begins. That's why so many men tell me they feel good at 7 a.m., but by mid-morning, they become sluggish, tense, or numb. It's not just age, it's chemistry. When I started studying this years ago, I was shocked by how much research links morning habits to circulation and performance. One study from the University of Exeter showed that just one nitrate-rich drink, as simple as beet juice, can boost nitric oxide levels and lower blood pressure within hours. Another study from Harvard showed that men consuming certain antioxidant-rich drinks had significantly better endothelial function, meaning their arteries stayed flexible and responsive longer. And the opposite is also true. Heavy sugary juice or even too much coffee on an empty stomach can raise stress hormone levels and constrict arteries. You feel alert for a short time, then crash, tired, irritable, and cold. What you thought was energizing, you might actually be quietly draining the life from your circulation. One of my patients, Mark, 63 years old, came to me complaining of cold feet, low sex drive, and lack of morning energy. He said, "Doctor, I wake up, drink 2 cups of coffee, and still feel half asleep." We didn't change his workouts or medications, just his drink. He exchanged one of his coffees for a small glass of beet and pomegranate juice, rich in nitrates and antioxidants. 3 weeks later, he walked into my office with a smile on his face. "This is crazy," he said. "I wake up full of energy again. My legs feel light, confidence is back, and my mornings come alive." That's what happens when you nourish your circulation, not just your caffeine levels. So in this video, I'll tell you about the 7 most powerful morning drinks I recommend to my patients. Drinks that not only quench thirst, but charge your nitric oxide, open your blood vessels, and help you feel like yourself again. Some of them are surprisingly simple and already in your kitchen. Others are ancient formulas confirmed by modern science, from ruby red juice, once reserved for kings, to a golden drink that calms inflammation and restores flexibility to your arteries. Each has the power to boost your energy and confidence naturally. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every week to help men over 50 restore circulation, stamina, and vitality without risky pills or complex regimens. And while you're here, tell me in the comments what you usually drink first in the morning: coffee, juice, or nothing. Your answer might inspire another man watching today. Because here's the truth: every sip you take in the morning sends your body a message. It's either a signal of weakness or a signal of strength. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which ones to choose to maintain circulation, energy, and confidence throughout the day. Let's start with one of nature's most powerful natural circulation boosters, beet juice. You might think of beets as just another earthy vegetable, but when it comes to circulation, they're in a class of their own. The deep red color isn't just pretty, it's a sign of concentrated nitrates, the same compounds your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the key molecule that tells arteries to relax and expand. When this happens, blood can move freely to every organ and muscle, including those directly connected to your energy and confidence. The problem is that after 50, nitric oxide levels can drop by more than half. This means your circulation slows, your hands and feet get colder, and natural motivation weakens. But here's the good news: beets can help restore what time has taken away. When you drink beet juice, these natural nitrates enter your bloodstream and quickly convert to nitric oxide. Within hours, your arteries begin to dilate, your pressure normalizes, and oxygen delivery improves. You feel lighter, more alert, and more alive. The scientific backing for this is strong and and reliable. One study published in the journal Hypertension showed that adults who drank beet juice experienced noticeable improvements in blood pressure and arterial flexibility within just hours. Another study showed it helped elderly people walk longer distances with less fatigue thanks to improved oxygen utilization. The same mechanism that helps your heart and legs also helps with your most personal type of circulation. One of my patients, George, 66 years old, struggled with constant fatigue and poor blood flow. He felt heaviness in his legs and disconnection in his intimate health. Instead of another pill, I told him to start each morning with a small glass of beet juice, just 4 ounces. 2 weeks later, he came into my office smiling. He said, "Doctor, I feel alive again. My steps are lighter, and even my wife noticed the difference." That's what proper circulation does. It brings oxygen and vitality back to your body. If you decide to try beet juice, here's the best way to do it. Drink about 4 to 6 ounces of 100% pure beet juice in the morning on an empty stomach. If the taste is too strong, add some fresh orange juice or a few berries. Vitamin C helps stabilize nitric oxide and makes its effect last longer. Avoid adding sugar or artificial flavors, as they can destroy vascular benefits. Now, let's talk about another powerful morning drink, green tea. This might surprise many men because it seems so mild, but its effects are impressive. Green tea is full of natural antioxidants called catechins, which protect nitric oxide, reduce inflammation, and improve arterial flexibility. Most men drink coffee for a quick energy burst, but coffee alone can sometimes constrict blood vessels and create jittery energy that quickly fades. Green tea, on the other hand, gives you steady alertness while keeping your blood flow open and smooth. One of my patients, 70-year-old Harold, used to drink 2 large cups of strong coffee every morning. At first, he felt wired, but by noon, he was exhausted. We replaced one of those cups with green tea. 2 weeks later, he came back and said, "I feel calm but energetic, my legs are warmer, and my mornings no longer end in a crash." That's what happens when you protect your nitric oxide instead of burning it out. If you want to get the maximum benefit from green tea, brew it fresh every morning. Let the water cool slightly before pouring to avoid destroying the antioxidants. Add a small squeeze of lemon to enhance the catechins, and a teaspoon of honey if you need light sweetness. Drink it slowly while planning your day. It calms your nervous tension, opens your arteries, and gently awakens your system without strain. These 2 simple drinks, beet juice and green tea, form a solid foundation for better circulation. One creates nitric oxide, the other preserves it. Together, they create a smooth and steady flow of oxygen and energy that lasts for hours.